Disclaimer, this material is for informational purposes only and does not constitute a call to action. Trading involves risks. Leisure will only be possible if all these rules are followed. Dear friends, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. In today's video, my goal is to go from $5 to $12,500. I wonder if I can do it or not. Please write about this in the comments. Before I start trading, I would like to discuss a few points. I will begin my trading with crypto assets. For example, I'll remove BNB because its payout has dropped. I'll choose other crypto assets that offer a good payout percentage for trading. The payout percentage indirectly affects performance. What do I mean by that? For example, if the payout is low like it is with Bitcoin, then in reality I'll only earn $1. But with this asset here, I'll earn almost twice as much as my initial investment. So, a trading robot will help me with signals and decision making. This trading robot runs for me 24 hours a day and is completely free to use. I'll leave the link in the description below this video. For all assets, these can be indices, stocks, crypto assets, currency pairs, regular currency pairs, over-the-counter ones. It doesn't matter, you can trade on any pairs. So, whoever wants to use it can, and whoever doesn't want to, doesn't have to. That's how it is. By the way, the trading robot works absolutely on any device you'd like to trade from. I trade on my phone, on my iPad, and on my laptop, so it works for me everywhere. So before I start, I'd like to show you a review from one of my subscribers who has already started trading and is already making progress. Your progress is significant, it's impressive. Well done, don't stop and keep going in the same spirit. I'm glad about your results. You're doing great. I'm starting my trading with the first asset. It's going to be a crypto asset. By carefully selecting this particular crypto asset with the advanced capabilities of my artificial intelligence, the AI precisely tells me that I absolutely need to open a buy trade right here at this very moment. Guys, I inadvertently and accidentally opened a trade for a whole minute, which was not my intention at all. Oh no. Alright everyone, let's really try to speed this process up now. The trade closed in profit. Guys, that was a super investment. Yes, of course. You see, being attentive is very important, and carelessness could have led me to a loss on this trade, since the signal was calculated for a 10-second trade. That's all there is to it. So always be attentive during your trading. Next, I will select this particular crypto asset on the trading instrument platform, and then request a 10-second signal. It looks like the automated trading robot is experiencing some glitches for me today, right? So I'm choosing crypto assets, selecting the currency, 10-second signal. The signal tells me that I need to buy here. Let's see if that's really the case. Or the trade will close at a loss. So far it's in the red. But wait, no. The result is changing. A buying impulse is pushing the price up, which brings a profitable result. Next asset. Selecting this asset on the trading instrument and requesting a signal, the signal says to buy. Let's see if this trade can really bring a profit. We have some good buying fluctuations here, so there's potential for growth. And that's exactly what happened. Great result! My opinion, for example, would be the same in this case. Next asset. Selecting this crypto asset, I request a signal. Here, of course, it would make sense to go for a sell. Oh guys, while I was hesitating and doubting, the price just shot up even higher, and my entry point would have been here, for example. So no more doubts. You just need to listen to the trading tool's opinion. That's it, profit secured. Alright. Okay, let's move on. Now, selecting this asset on the trading robot. So where is it? Here it is. 10-second signal, here you need to open a sell trade. But the price is rising so rapidly that it doesn't see any limits at all. Let's see what could happen here. From this zone, the price might reverse. That's right, that's exactly what happened. Guys, honestly, I'm just predicting the market in real time, just on the fly. The market is closed, there's profit here. The next asset is not relevant. The payout for it has dropped. So we choose another crypto asset, open it on the trading robot, and request a signal. The signal says to buy. The trade is open. There are 5 seconds left until the trade closes. The price is trading above the entry point, which means the trade closes in profit. Guys, that's an amazing result. This is already the 6th trade I've completed. Alright. Now I'll trade currency pairs. I'm choosing the Australian dollar and will pick a couple of currency pairs with the British pound. Let's trade with it. British pound, Australian dollar. I'm finding this asset on the trading tool. On the third page, it's all British pound. Alright, this is the Australian dollar. I chose the Japanese yen. Okay, British pound, Australian dollar, 10 seconds. Here it's a buy. The trade is open for a buy. And right after my entry point, the price immediately starts to rise. That's great news and an excellent result. The trade closes here for a profit. I'm moving on to the next asset. British pound, Japanese yen. I find this asset and request a signal. A buy signal. Let's see. So far everything was going for a sell. It's possible that here I could potentially lose my entire balance, but the 92% accuracy hasn't let me down. The trade closed in profit. The result is more than excellent. Guys, I am incredibly happy with my trading results that I'm reviewing, but please remember something important. Trading always involves risks, and you can lose your funds at any moment. So, if you don't want that to happen, trade carefully. Risk management and money management will help you with this. But in any case, even if you follow all these rules, there is always a chance that you can lose your balance. That's why trading is a high-risk profession. Be careful. My next asset. Australian dollar, US dollar. I find this asset, request a signal for 10 seconds, and the signal tells me that it's a selling opportunity. The trade is opened for a sale. I see that overall there are these swings here, which indicate that there will likely be a decline, as actually happened. The trade closed in profit. The signal worked out positively. Next asset. Australian dollar and Swiss franc. I find this trading asset on the trading robot. I request a signal for 10 seconds where the trading robot tells me that I should buy here. When opening a buy trade, I understand that I could potentially incur a loss here. But I trust the trading tool, which has brought me profit here, and this trade closed in the positive. Excellent result. Next asset, Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. I open this asset and request a signal. The signal says to buy. I fully trust the trading robot's opinion and predict and expect growth here. For my trade to close in profit, it needs to be above this entry point. But it turned out that I got a refund on this trade. In other words, the trade closed at the same entry point where I opened it. So for that, I need to request the signal again. I request it. And now the trading robot calculates that we are about to see a price pullback downward. In other words, now the situation should be the opposite. For me to make a profit, the price needs to close below the entry point, which is exactly what happened. Thus, profit was made. The result is more than excellent. Now I can move on to the final asset. Remember that this trading robot is free. I'll leave a link to it in the description below this video. But at the same time, remember that trading involves risk. And when you start trading, you need to read about all these aspects and know and understand that you can lose your capital. Next asset. Arab Emirati Dirham and Chinese Yuan. I open these trading assets and request a signal. According to the signal, I need to open a buy trade. The buy trade was opened after receiving the signal. The accuracy of this trade is as high as 93%. Let's see. The price is steadily going up and bringing in profit. I have $12,000 in my balance. The result I wanted to achieve is fully attainable. I'm extremely happy with this situation that brought me to this amount. And I started with just $5. Guys, I wish each of you a great day and see you next time. Goodbye everyone.